Hello everybody, welcome back to NF Marsch on a very rainy January morning. We have a lot to do today, so we're going to start even though it's raining. We shouldn't have any issues with doing what we're going to do this morning in the rain, so we're going to spread some lime first. Our pH scores are terrible in all three of these fields, so we're going to spread some lime and try to make our scores a little better. I think that's what I have in there right now. I think that's lime. I can't really tell. Let's see if it'll let me put some more in there. Yes, it will. So that must have been lime in there to begin with. And we might as well fill up, because if you've ever done lime, you know it goes very quickly, especially in these spreaders that do 42 meters. It goes very quickly. And I think I'm going to go over here and start. I don't want to waste any. That looks about right. Let's see if it is. Well, gotta get a little further over there. There we go. All right, I think that went well, with the possible exception of liming a couple of cars there on the road. This out of the way, put it over here. And let's take a look at the animals. See how much grass they have. Gotta keep the sheep fed. What do we got here? They still got about a half a pen full of grass, so we'll feed them tomorrow. They'll be fine for the day. We got about 5 pallets of clothes. That's very good. So I think we need to examine some ways to make money today, because we're really just waiting to be able to harvest some grass. Remember, we're going to plant this in hops, and we may start our grass silage again so that we can feed as much silage into the BGA as possible. But let's take a look at the contracts that are available. Okay, looking at this list, there are some very tempting ones. This is $209,000, and it's sugar beets in field 50. Field 50 is a big field. So sugar beets are just going to take forever on a field like that. There's another one down here. This one is corn. So we would be able to harvest that. We would be able to get the straw, and it's almost $200,000. But that's because this is field 78. I believe that contract was field 78. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's field 78. It's the biggest field on the map. And that would take a considerable amount of time. I'm thinking that would take at least 2 full days to harvest. So I may think about doing that one, but for now, for today, we're going to do 2 contracts because we can use the equipment that I borrow for one contract on the other one. We're going to do field 52. We're going to harvest the oats in field 52. We are not going to borrow the equipment for this contract. We're going to come down here to, where is it, 62. And this is soybeans in a slightly larger field. Basically, the same equipment is cheaper. So we're going to borrow items for this contract. And then we are going to accept this contract. So that's going to get us a nice piece of change today. So I'm going to go grab the equipment and I'll meet you guys over at the field. All right, we've got the harvester and we've got a truck and a trailer ready to go. So let's harvest some oats. So we ended up with 186,959 liters of oats off of that field. And as big as that field is, this just doesn't seem right. There were a lot of weeds in the field, so I think that may have negatively affected the yield. But it is what it is. We're taking these to Getrida Ag, which is the same place we took crops last time. And I don't know if that road leads there or not. So we're going to take kind of the same path we took last time. It's a bit of a drive, so I'll see you guys over there and we'll get it all delivered. Very nice. $50,168 plus $1,693 for our environmental bonus. So even though our environmental score isn't perfect, we still made some money from it. So very good. That means we made about 80 grand on that contract. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to drop this off at the farm and put the windrows on it and go pick up the straw. And then I'm going to get everything delivered over to field 62 and we'll see what time it is at that point. We may or may not have time to do that field today. We may just wait and do it tomorrow. All right, we're going to pick up some straw. So I know that there's a mod out there that allows you to do this. It's something like stealing straw. And I would agree that it is somewhat akin to stealing. I kind of try to match the mod to the map and to the style of play that I'm currently doing. I have a survival challenge going right now, and this would completely defeat the purpose of a survival challenge. Keeping the straw off of a field and using a mod like this to collect it, it's not right. It doesn't match. On a let's play like this, where the goal is to make as much money as possible, and on a map like this where everything is incredibly expensive, then I'll use the mod to let me keep the straw. I'll use the big windrowers to allow me to collect it much more quickly. What I'm not ever going to do is just give myself a bunch of money when I get into trouble, because in my mind that's the game, is to use your resources to make some money and collect as much money as you possibly can. So giving yourself actual money is, I don't think that fits into any style of gameplay. So while the straw is free, it's not free money, because you see me actually working to pick it up, and I'm going to put it in our silo, and I'm going to make silage out of it, which will get fed to the BGA, which will ultimately make us money. So while I don't have any money invested in the straw, I certainly have time and effort invested into the straw. So, and in this style of game, it doesn't bother me at all to keep it. In my survival challenge, I would not. So that's kind of clarification on where I stand on unrealistic mods and keeping / stealing straw. I get it, and I understand that some people don't necessarily want to do it, and I'll probably get a thumbs down or two when I do it, but I can live with that. I'm enjoying this particular playthrough, so I'm not going to let anybody kill my enthusiasm for that. All right, this is going to take a while and it's going to get very repetitive. So when I'm done, I will bring you back and let you know how much straw we got. This is full load number 2, so that makes 1,000,000 liters of straw. There's probably still 100,000 liters left in the field, but I'm not going to worry so much about that. It's a pretty good drive out there, so I'm going to be happy with my 1,000,000 liters of straw, and I'm going to spend a little time now getting the 2 harvesters moved over into the new field so that we can take care of that. Well, we've got everything over here except for the tractor and the trailer, and we'll bring that over first thing tomorrow morning. That's a big soybean field, and it's already getting late in the afternoon, so I think this is a good place to end this episode. If you like this video, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you didn't like this video, post a comment and let me know why. Either way, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next time.